Today's episode is brought to you by DNA Sports Training. If you or someone you know wants to take their game to the next level, then hit up DNA Sports Training. Visit DNASportsDenver.com to book a training session. We offer specialized sports training from football to track and field and everything else in between. Whether you're an offensive or defensive lineman wanting to get better off the ball, or you're an athlete wanting to improve your speed and agility, we have something for you over at DNA. Visit DNASportsDenver.com right now and sign up.
Yes.
Yo.
Wash them dishes. Yeah. That was an accident.
The famously acclaimed
Yo,
one other,
get that free.
that boy, Coach Al,
Wash them dishes.
back up in this bitch
You
again.
dirty.
And I'm your boy,
And
Coach
I ate it
Dom.
myself.
Here
Yo,
we go.
if I could play this beat at that Who's Got the Juice tournament, shout out to Spoke, Who's Got the Juice, April 18th, freestyle battle competition, real quick plug. But I'm telling you, if I could play this beat and I could jump in that freestyle battle competition,
Oh, you lying.
I might win the whole fucking thing. Excuse my
the
French.
thing is you got to get past yourself and get in it.
I know how to beat myself.
Getting this one off to an early start.
We're
ladies
off
and
to a
gentlemen.
rocky start. What's up, y'all?
Thank you for being back with us again. You know, the champs are in the building.
Yo.
You know, I know you noticed some lovely hardware here on the table from our good friends over at Icon Boxing and Sales. You know, this was from the All Out tournament that we did with them. We got it signed by the champ himself, Mr. Romero, who will
Raleigh
be going
Romero,
on,
what up?
who he has a fight going down, and it should be a good one.
Yo, pretty excited, dude. You know, a lot of everything going on, but
Yeah.
excited to get down here, record with you, man, and have some fun. We got some new things on the horizon with the Grow Through It podcast.
We do.
Soon to drop.
New episode will be dropping soon, so make sure you go and check that out.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, it's all about trying to, grow our platform.
That's right.
And grow and also just provide a platform for others to tell their story.
yeah, man. Hey, you know, sometimes people just got to talk too. Sometimes more than anything, I think, bro. Like, you know, everyone's got a podcast.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Like, I fuck, dude, I would never knock nobody.
No.
You do your thing, man. Like, do whatever makes this thing called life simpler for you and easier for you and more enjoyable, right? So, you know, I think this is great therapy too. I think
sure.
the time we had talking before we got going, bro, where we're just kind of rapping, shooting. You know, that's good therapy, dude.
Yes, sir.
You know, and I think it's important as men and just as people that we get shit off our chest and we're able to talk to somebody about what's going on in our lives. And, you know, whether you do it open like this and, you know, letting the world in and whoever listens wants to know what's going on, we're fairly open, you know what I mean? But also we're also very opinionated, so it's nice to have some people talk back to you like, yo,
Yeah.
you're wrong, Al.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Yeah, for
Oscar's
sure.
great.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. And honestly, it's like a hobby, right? It's fun. Like, we would be lying if we didn't say that we don't want you to go like, comment, and subscribe right now. And tell a
right.
friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
You know, so that way, hopefully, we can, grow to bring in some monetary value at some point to help, continue to fuel this platform that we're trying to create. But at the end of the day, bro, it's conversation, it's hobby, it's doing something that you went to school for, bro, that we love to do. We're always bullshitting and talking anyway.
Yeah.
Why not put a mic in our face and a camera and kind of, let the people see what we talk about. You know what I mean? See
right.
who we are as people, because there's a lot of people out there in life that's judged us.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But now you could open up that phone of yours, go to YouTube, go to the DNA Sports Podcast, and then check us out and get to know us for yourself instead of judging.
I think people nowadays, especially, man, and I don't want to sound like this fucking boomer dude that's just like, back in my day.
Yeah.
But I just think nowadays it's so easy to think you know a person based off of social media because you're friends with them on social media, and then you don't necessarily talk to the person and get to know that person. I think there's a lot to learn from someone just to talking to them. Yeah. You know, it's cool to know each other on social media, and there's countless homies that I know from back in the day that I haven't spoken to, but I follow them.
Yeah.
And so it's like I know their whole situation. I know their kids. I see their kids growing up before me, right?
Sure.
But there's something about just being in communication with each other and being like talking to each other, being in the same room as each other and sharing the same space. You know what I mean? And it's cool, man. And this allows us to do it. I always wonder if I'd be able to do this shit with you like Zoom wise. Yeah. And I think we could, but so it's different, bro, than being in the studio.
It is, but you know,
the studio, check it out.
If we had to, put ourselves back in the position of 2020, you know, we definitely could do this. We definitely could do it, you know, during Zoom or whatever we would have to do, and maybe, you know, during that time would have been a little bit better to where it would have allowed us. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to say anything controversial.
Yeah,
but I'm about to say something controversial. I'm going to have to see motherfuckers' arms falling off and shit before I'm getting locked down again, bro.
No doubt.
I'm going to have to see some limbs falling off.
You ain't lying. I don't think we see another lockdown like that again.
You know, it's
maybe in our lifetime.
So it's gonna take the extreme that we all not that we all thought, but like you remember when we first got locked down, everyone was sharing in pictures of like military units rolling in downtown and shit like that. It would have to take some martial law type shit, I think, to lock people down.
Then it would be a civil war, I think.
Yeah.
And I think the only way we would really be locked down is if we were under like
to be fair,
something like that. You know what I mean? I don't think any sickness is going to.
To be fair, when the vid first started, like everyone, it wasn't like all politicized quite yet. You know what I'm saying? Like when it first jumped off, like I knew people that were on both sides of the aisle that were kind of like concerned and like, fuck it, you know, what's going on? And it wasn't until later on when shit started coming out and just different things started happening where it kind of started to become very divisive. But I think initially, I remember a few people initially like, yo, what the deal is?
I think it's everybody's story is a little different too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of COVID, there was even some people who are like, "Oh yeah, it's nothing. I'm no masks. You know, this and that."
Yeah.
And then they get sick and they're out for like a week or two. You know what I mean? 3 weeks, and then they come back and
talking that shit up.
That's the worst sickness I've ever had. Wear a mask next time you're in here. And now all of a sudden they're like pro-mask. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you never know, bro. That's what life is. Like,
it's all experience,
everybody has an issue with something until they get to know it. Right? Just like I started this out with. You don't know us until you get to know us. Right? Just like there's people out there that we don't know yet that may want to come on here and think that, oh, just because I'm not doing nothing or I don't have this crazy story to tell that I can't come sit and be a third mic on the DNA podcast. Well, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come in here. This is a conversation. If you have some conversation, if you could keep up with conversation, you could be in front of the camera. You know, we could always, you know, offer up this platform for anybody to come in here and kind of be a part of it. In fact, you know, if you're really good at it, you never know, man. We could grow this team because, you know, we are looking for a third option, you know, somebody who can maybe help us out when one of us can't be there, one of us who can step in certain instances. And we got an instance that we might be running into. So if you're good in camera, you're not just while the other one's talking, maybe we can, you know, bring you on the pod and try it out a few times before we throw you out to the wolves.
Like, hey, Bob, what do you think about this fight so far? Good fight. It's very,
yeah.
Like, no, dude, no.
I'm over there sweating. You know, coach is over there sweating, and you're...
Yo.
Like the chick on Pitch Perfect. I like the Night Fighters.
I like this. It's very fun. Yeah. No, dude, no.
Pick your bones.
So, what are we going, 7 or we going 9?
Whatever you want.
Let's go 9. You know, we talk about what's been going on and stuff, man. Big shout out to Icon. And that's, you know, part of the reason why we had the bouts out, and we got an event that we're gonna be doing with Icon again here in May, 2-day event, Cinco de Mayo weekend, and we'll plug that a little bit more here in a bit. But we had to bust this out, man, and say what up to obviously Raleigh, you know,
yes, sir.
And then also had to say what up to Project X.
What up, champ?
and young MCF
What up, champ?
having won the Gold Gloves, Colorado Gold Gloves Championship.
Yeah, man.
15.
Honestly, a great year because, not only did they just win the Golden Gloves championship, but, they've been traveling. I know MCF, he went out there and did his thing at Silver Gloves, and then they were at Nationals.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And
The boys been getting it in.
making it to semis and making it to finals. You know what I'm saying? In a national tournament is not easy to do, bro. Like DJ just had two things to state. You know what I mean? And making it as far as he did wasn't an easy thing. So like I know what it takes to get to tournaments like that, especially in a combat sport. It takes a tough, gritty, talented, skilled young athlete.
Yeah.
And MCF and Project X, man, shout out to you. Great job. We're proud of you guys, and we can't wait to see you guys in action.
So
weekend
for X, that's his third
3 times.
Colorado Golden Glove championship, and for young MCF, it's his second. So it's good to see these young folks have success, man. We've obviously done a lot of work with Icon, and we'll pair up with them here soon for another potty.
Yeah.
But it's cool, man, to see these young folks, man. They're chasing their dreams, dude, and that's all we ever ask people is to chase their dreams relentlessly, and when you really love something, you'll do a lot for it, and you'll sacrifice a lot for it. So shout out to them because I've known they've sacrificed being a kid a lot of times, bro, having to go travel these tournaments. But at the same time, it's made them a different type of kid and a different type of animal. So it's dope, man. Shout out to Mario and them over there too.
Yeah, no, shout out to them for sure. For again being that resource for all these kids, right? Being that outlet for these kids. No one knows what anybody's dealing with on a day-to-day basis. So to be able to have an outlet or a resource that you can, just drain and get all that negative energy out and apply it to something positive, it's beautiful, man. Like, you really got to tip your hats to people like that because, without people like that in this world, this world would be way worse than we are right now.
And you mentioned Raleigh Romero, and, I don't know if the folks know. But my man hooked that Audi up. You know what I mean?
And he don't.
But he doesn't typically do that. But big shout out to him and his fight tonight. We're recording this on March 30th. He got a fight tonight against Isaac Pitbull Cruz, defending his super lightweight world championship. So this will be an interesting fight, man.
Oh yeah, man, and he's good peoples. The champ's good peoples. He's a showman for sure.
Yeah,
as everybody can see.
I've been following that.
If you've been following, the fight and the pre-presser and everything that's going on with that, man, like busting the chain out on him and everything, like he's a showman. But if you get to know him, you talk to him like we did. You know what I mean? Like, he's cool peoples. He's a good dude. Like, and I know there's already people on the book betting on who's taking what. And my money's on him.
My money's on Raleigh. Let's go, Raleigh. Get that dub.
Pit bulls get tamed sometimes.
Hey, sometimes there's a bigger dog in the fight, right?
Yes, there is.
And the champ is a bigger dog in this fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, there was some good fights last night too.
I didn't watch anything.
There was some good fights last night. Oscar Valdez and Liam Wilson.
Okay.
Great fight, bro. 2 knockout specialists. And, Valdez got it done, bro. It was a stoppage. I think Liam was a little bit upset with the stoppage. Thought it was a tad bit premature and early. But, sometimes it goes like that.
Well, I mean, sometimes you might not think that it should be stopped, but you're not watching it from afar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're in there getting your ass beat, bro, and you're not fighting back or you're not, able to fight back, like they're going to call that every single time, dude. And you got to protect athletes because athletes they're crazy. They will fight through some shit that not to say like normal people won't fight through. You know what I mean? Like an athlete will fight through some shit just based off of who they are as people. So very interesting though, bro. I didn't get a chance to see those.
Yeah, and then the women's division. History was made last night. There's now a new undisputed champion in the women's strawweight division. And man, that was a great fight, bro. Honestly, like I agree with the decision. And I I think it was a little closer than they said.
10.
But there's going to be a lot of people out there that think that was a controversial one. They're going to have to run it back, bro. And it was a great match with Sanisa Estrada and Yocasta Valles or Valle.
Come on.
I don't know how to pronounce her name, bro, but it was a banger.
Yeah.
Estrada is now, the undisputed strawweight women's champion of the world, bro. They take a picture with her in the ring afterwards, and she has like 6 belts on her, trying to hold them up. Bro.
That's incredible.
Shout out to her. That's history. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like everybody's gonna remember her, and her opponent remembers her, and her opponent wants another shot at that because it was a great match, bro. Honestly, I thought she was gonna knock her out.
Dude, I love the evolution of fightings of the fighting sports, bro, and where they're at. Fightings. I love the evolution of fightings. Nah, dude, I love the evolution of combat sports, bro. The boxing, UFC's, mixed martial arts, whatever you want to call it. Like, it's just it's great. Even wrestling, bro. Like women's wrestling is taking off like crazy. And I when I went to school out in Missouri, we had some women wrestlers that were cold, bro. We had like the number 2 team in the nation for a while. And but like it's just so many more opportunities now, man. It's freaking awesome to see.
We can't get on the board.
We don't get on the board with 5, nah.
But I'm just getting rid of that one.
Yeah, that's fine. You're just setting me up for some more points, brother.
It's all right.
That's all good because I can get on the board with 5.
You can.
Like I can, right?
Yeah, right now you're sitting at 25.
Yeah. Well, let's go 5 more and get to 30, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead, do your thing.
Just ride that
Do your
train.
talk, thizzle.
Anyhow, bro, how's the fam?
They're great. I'm about to give you more points.
Fucking
some more?
just give it up, dude. All right. Come over to Dom's and he's just giving up the booty. Fam's good though?
Yeah, bro. Fam's good.
Wrestling's over?
Yeah, I mean, hear that hesitation? I think we're done. Honestly, just the competitor and how I get down, right? We took 3rd at Super State. Honestly, we took 3rd. I ain't gonna say what should have happened
10.
or what could have happened or anything of that nature, because what happened. But, bro, like, I don't want to go. There's nationals. DJ could go compete in other tournaments. He could go to the national tournament still. He qualified. But I feel like in order to go to nationals, you really got to win state. I mean, wrestling's a little different. So the top 3 should go, right? DJ plays 3rd. But, like, for me, like, I say it with our football team, like, we're not going to go compete nationally unless we win locally. And then once we win locally, then we'll go nationally. And I feel like that, for real. Like,
You could be the better wrestler though and have a bad day.
he did, bro. I mean, honestly, he didn't have a bad day. He had a bad match.
Yeah.
But he wins that one 9 out of 10 times. But that kid, he deserved to win, and he's the state champ. So if you have to lose to anybody, it might as well be the state champ.
Yeah.
In the process of that, you beat other state champions. So, like, what does that say about you? You know what I'm saying?
So that made me go get that nationals.
Yeah, maybe. He wants to, bro. I miss it already.
Where's that at?
It's in Vegas.
Fuck, dude.
It's in
I'll go with
Vegas.
you on that one.
It's in Vegas. There's one coming up in Tulsa. There's another one, I think, in New Mexico, but that's the weekend we're doing the Icon thing. There's a few coming up. There's another one here in Colorado later on down the road, too, in September, that we're definitely doing that because that's around the same time as football and wrestling is going to probably start up again. So that'll be like our preseason tournament.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. We did some, we had our first meet the other day.
How did that go?
Went cool. Didn't, this track is funny, bro, because you get humbled real fast. So, but also at the same time, like, you can have some really, really, really surprising moments, bro. And we had Miguel popped 130-foot throw. I think he PR'd by like 12 feet. Broke Scotty's school record by half an inch.
Oh, Scotty.
So
I know you ain't liking that one, Scott.
and of course Miguel's letting him know.
Yeah.
And I told
As he
Scotty,
should.
is like, bro, you're gonna have to get used to it because Miguel's gonna tell you about that for a while, bro.
Yeah.
For a while.
Well,
Damn,
now you're just going to have to,
Damn, dude.
top it. Go ahead.
Damn, dude.
It's okay.
15.
It's okay.
So that's 55.
That's 55.
Damn, dude. But yeah, dude. So I told him, I go, you're gonna have to go get that back, bro, because if you want to stop hearing about it, otherwise Miguel's gonna let you know about it. And then I told Miguel too, it's like, you remember what happened when Scotty took it? You know, make sure you fucking keep it. Like, it's fun. It's good to have them two kind of competing against each other like that because it really sharpens what we do. And then Kim PR'd in shot put, which she hadn't PR'd for like almost over a year in shot put. It's been almost 2 years since she's PR'd in shot put, to be honest with you. So it was good to see her hit her PR in shot put and kind of change the momentum a little bit. And so we'll see. I got this new kid named Luis who's just, you know, he's raw and he's learning. He's strong as shit. And once he figures some things out, bro, he's going to be a decent little thrower too. So it's fun, bro.
How's Bowers and the Runners doing?
They're doing good, man. Cam, you know, young freshman Cam, from he played cornerback on football.
Yeah.
He fucking took 8th in the 100, and he's running fast, bro. He's running really fast, which is nice. He's probably one of the fastest kids we've had in the last few years, right up there. And then I think he took 2nd in the long jump, so he did well. It was cool, man. We went the ladies, Emma and them. The ladies have shown well for themselves this year too. Our first meet, man. We go up there and we left with a envelope full of ribbons and shit, dude. Like, the boys were hanging tough, dude. There was a moment there. The boys were 3rd overall out of 24 teams in this meet. We ended up finishing, I believe. I think we finished about 11th.
Shout out to North Track, and you see that nice hoodie he has on right now. Full jumpsuits available. Are they still available?
Nah, they closed that store.
Oh, they closed that store, but next time it opens, make sure you be on the lookout.
But you can get them from you can get all kinds of gear from the school still.
They got some fresh threads, so
man, it's cool, bro. Shout out to the team.
How's your next one?
The 6th, Northfield, over at All City. Come check it out.
Shout out to Northfield Athletics too.
They got a squad. They got a squad.
The basketball teams did their thing this year, bro. It's just good.
Just a matter of time with that school, though.
Yeah, it's just good to see like inner city sports thriving again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I really feel like it is, bro. Like you in youth, right? We have like the Park Hill Falcons, bro. At our age, where in my opinion, they took all the awards, so they're the best team out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's just growing, bro, and the platform and everything that where the level of inner city sports is back to what it was when we were younger. It feels
Yeah, it's getting up there, man. And it's it's more just influx of talent.
fitting.
Oh, it's about time. Welcome to the party.
Push those next to you.
I'll chop that down and get 10.
Okay.
So you give me what, a 65? Shit. Let's go. Love driving 65 and a 45.
Domino motherfucker.
You get 5 from me.
Shit, that's 7, bro. Round up.
Yeah. 8, 9, 10. 7, 6, 5. Round down, bitch.
Come on.
Come on, cuz.
5. So I'm at 20. You're at what?
65.
65?
65.
Walking it up.
65. Let me wash them dishes, man.
Wash them up. Yeah, no, it's been fun, man. I'm glad track's getting off to a great start. We're getting ready to start flag football.
Which the NFL's actually starting to come into. I didn't have it on the script, but now that you said that, what do you think about them banning that hip roll tackle? What are these guys supposed to do, bro? I'm an offensive guy, dude. But at what point does they just throw some flags on them?
I mean, the thing that I don't think they're realizing, right, is the more limitations you put on something as natural as a tackle, right, is honestly, in my opinion, the more you're elevating the risk of causing injury, right? Because now you're telling people, we need you to truly slow down and do things this way, not fully take them to the bro. It's just like, what's next?
Well, why do you think
what's really next? Like, there's injury in sports. It happens.
Why do you think the hip roll tackle is being utilized more so now than it was?
Well, because you now have to stay away from the upper body.
Yeah.
So now you're trying to put form into it, right? and you're keying the hips. Yeah. You're wrapping and you're rolling. Yeah.
Can't jump on somebody's back and pull them down because if you grab them by their horse collar.
It's horse collar.
Right.
I mean, some of them I get, right?
Well, no, but I'm like, so What I'm
But
doing
back
is
in the day, dudes was getting taken down by their dreads.
this is an evolution, right? This is an evolution of you can't hit above the shoulders, can't hit the knees, can't hit this, can't hit that, and so eventually you get to being where you're fucking here now, where this tackle is, what else are you supposed to do?
I mean, I think the NFL needs to be careful because if the NFL is going to be the only professional league banning these certain things, don't be surprised if other leagues start to get more athletes, more views, because it's still that.
Try to make it real football.
Right? Because, I mean, like, how far are we away from flag? How far are we away from, like, a thud practice?
Yeah.
Right? Essentially, like, is the NFL going to be going to a thud?
I don't know, man. It's interesting because it's just you're gonna get to a generation that never played ball the way we grew up seeing ball.
I mean, you're a controversial type of guy, right?
I'm not controversial.
Yeah, you are.
Get your kids.
Do you think that this putting more limitations on the game is really about the athlete's safety? Or do you think it's about the NFL's pockets and them not wanting to pay the athletes long-term medical bills?
Oh, it's protecting your investment in,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
ladder. Yeah, no, it's that lawsuit, bro, that concussion lawsuit really screwed up some things with them because it kind of put to the forefront of, this quote unquote player safety that they try to say that they're following. But no, it's absolutely because they want to protect their investment, protect, their money, Especially, and I think that's the thing, bro. Like, the more you make, bro, the more these guys make. It's like the NBA, why you see 6'4" never goes.
You could go whenever.
6'4" never dominoes. You ain't dominoing. Tell you right now, what you got, 25 now? You ain't dominoing.
Bet.
You ain't dominoing. But, like, what was I saying? You fucking asshole. No, you're right. NFL just better be careful, dude, because at some point there's going to be decent competition that comes in that can rival what you're putting out there on the field as far as your product, right? And at some point,
Ugly hand. YouTube.
you know what's messed up is I can see.
Oh,
Stupid. Stupid.
Shit.
Anyway.
Shit.
What do you think about the new kickoff? Have you seen that?
I've seen a little bit.
Where it's like they're going to line them up closer to each other on the other side of the field.
They adapted it from
the XFL.
XFL. I mean, I don't mind that. I mean, it sucks because, like, growing up, right, I think of guys like Devin Hester, Dante Hall. You know what I mean? I think of, like, big-time returners, bro, like, that made the game.
But what about the returners that are in the game now, like Cordell Patterson? Do you think that'll help? That's just only inflate his numbers more?
No.
You don't think so? Because it's designed to actually get them kickoff returns.
I don't think so. I mean, I think it's designed to not get their head blown off right away. Give them a little bit of wiggle room to work with, right?
Right, but also they have to kick it within a certain area. If they kick the ball and it doesn't go within that certain area, there's a chance they can get the other team can get the ball at like the 30 or 40 yard line. There's a chance if they kick it in the end zone, they get the ball at the 30 versus the 20 or 25. And then if they do kick it within that little radius and it's fair caught, it's at the 20. So like there's different incentives for like it basically incentivizes you putting the ball in play for a kick return because the kick returns have been down and that's what they're trying to get back up is the level of kick returns. I'm with that, bro. I want to see some returns and shit, but I just wonder how much it's going to affect the overall numbers. Is it going to be one of those things where all of a sudden, like, where you saw 5 or 6 a year, now you're seeing 15 a year. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I wonder, dude. Because then that kind of waters shit down a little bit.
14 for your hood. Now.
10. 10 nuts. Stupid. Well, I don't want to see a watered down product, bro. And I don't think anybody else wants to see a watered down product. You know what I mean?
No, sure in the hell don't. Yeah, bro. I mean, they could be in for some tready waters. You know, they're flirting with disaster, just like I'm sure a lot of the teams in your bracket.
Dude, I don't even want to talk about that. We skipping that. No, I'm just playing. No, my bracket was good up until until yesterday, really. And then freaking, I think Duke upset Houston, which I had Houston going to the championship matchup, and then my other Final Four side, North Carolina dropped.
Spinners 3, right?
Spinners 4s.
4s was covered up first?
Yep. No, 4s was the first double.
It's supposed to be the first double that's covered up, but
Man, here we go.
that's what it is.
It's the first double, dog. Fuck out of here. It's the first double, dude.
Covered up,
Dog.
Nah,
Yo,
check the book.
y'all answer. Is it the first double or is it the first double covered up? Man, fuck, pull it up. You got the internet in your hands, dog.
Nah,
Pull it up. Pull it up.
I don't need the internet.
I don't got 4s or 3s, to be honest with you. So if that makes you feel any
don't-
better.
I have 1 3. I just
mean,
had to pick up.
But, I'll take that with 10.
Oh, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Damn.
Please. No, my bracket's screwed too, bro. The women's bracket looks good. I did a couple women's brackets actually. I have Iowa winning all in one,
Oh, yeah?
and then on the other one I have them losing to
Yep.
CU.
You're on the Iowa train?
Nah, I've been on the Iowa train since last year and the year before. I think they're a very good team.
It's last year and the year before.
Yeah, I think they're a good team, bro. Like, I think they're good. I think LSU's really good. But, I think that you got to score with them. You're going to have to be able to score with them or you're going to have to be able to outrun them. And I think CU could do that. Don't be surprised if CU upsets Iowa.
Really?
Yep.
Are you calling that? Is that your pick?
That's what I said. I picked both. But today, I'm picking CU.
Okay.
Like, on here, for the record, I got 2 brackets out there. And so, obviously, whatever happens doesn't really matter to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm rocking with CU, bro. They're a talented team. They got a great group of seniors. They got some underclassmen. And what I think a lot of teams are going to struggle with CU is you're going to have to run with them, but you're also going to have to defend those bigs. And you're not going to be able to defend those bigs, bro. Those bigs don't play like bigs. And I think CU could have an upset today. But LSU's good.
Yo, LSU.
Iowa's good too, but I'm talking about that's who will see.
South Carolina's real good too, bro.
It is. It's
And what about USC?
they're good too.
USC, man.
USC, yeah, but USC is done.
What do you mean they're done? They play today. They play today, Pimpin'.
Are you talking about the women's bracket?
Yeah, I'm talking about the women's bracket. They play today?
No,
They don't bullshit. They play
think
Baylor.
I don't see USC and Baylor.
They play Baylor. Scroll down your bracket, Pimpin'.
Oh yeah, they do play Baylor. Why wasn't my bracket the full bracket?
I don't know, dog.
Because I was looking at UCLA, and that's what I thought you were talking about. Because they play LSU. That's gonna be
Yeah, that's gonna be a banger.
That's gonna be a banger. I honestly think that the national champion is definitely coming out of the Albany 2 bracket. I think it's coming. It's gonna be Iowa, CU, or LSU winning it all.
Really?
Yeah.
How cool would that be for CU if CU could do that, man?
That'll be amazing.
I mean,
it
they-
would have been amazing if the men's would have got that.
If the
that
men's,
Did I say that?
it'd be amazing if the men's.
This motherfucker. Nah, but the men, bro, they had that game in the
Yeah,
rap,
dude.
bro. That was a good game. It was their game to win. Shout out to them though for going where they went, right? Like, who was picking them to win? Everybody. I had CU in our bracket on
Yeah,
the
you
DNA
did.
bracket.
Yeah, you did.
And everybody's texting me talking about, oh, you're crazy. And then they texted me like, oh, Dom might be onto something.
Nah, I had them losing to Marquette.
Yeah, you didn't have them going that far,
I had them losing to the second round of Marquette.
liar.
Yeah, I did, bro.
It's like, I'm just playing.
Bitch, why do you think I was in first place for the longest time?
Shout out to DJ.
Yeah, DJ holding it down.
DJ's killing
Was
it.
he gonna get that tattoo removal?
DJ, yeah, he's gonna give it to me. DJ's killing it on our bracket, and not only in our DNA league, in our family league, in the women's bracket. I think he has one wrong so far, bro. He's killing it.
Bracketology, huh?
I don't know what it was. He must have been flipping coins or something.
The sun shines on a dog's ass from time to time.
Nah, he is the son of a legend.
The son of a legend. The mailman's a legend. Ayo!
Yeah, motherfucker. Shit, Karl Malone. You didn't know?
Yo, Karl Malone's legendary for some shit you don't want to be legendary for.
He is.
Like, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
We talk about Puffy later.
Yeah.
Yo, before
That era.
dog.
Oh yeah. Before we jump into that,
No, I was just gonna say big shout out to AJ over there at the Cutthroat Barbers and Anglers.
Okay.
Dog, this is the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's pretty fucking cool. They're selling fishing license over there, bro,
That's
in the
dope,
fly
bro.
shop, dude.
That's
Dog,
dope.
I need to go get my license, bro. Where would I rather go support that shit, dude?
Yeah,
that's tight,
dope,
dude.
bro.
All right,
Shout out
so
to the homie.
shout out to Cutthroat Barbers and Anglers. Go get your cut, man.
You know what's so dope about it though, too, bro? It's just everything he's doing right now is all predicated on things he loves,
Yeah,
right? Cutting hair, fishing,
yeah.
football.
Football.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's everything he got going on right now, bro, and family. You right?
Yeah.
And it's dope. Me and my pops went up to the hill yesterday, and on our way up there, we see like 3 or 4 different cars, and you look down into the river, bro, up the canyon, going up the canyon, and there's all little fly fish.
Hey,
in there.
it's that time of year, dog.
And it
it's
was
about
cold,
to get popping,
bro. It
it's
was
about
cold,
to get
though. I was
popping.
like, these fools
Nah.
were in there when we went up, like
son.
early. We went up early and didn't get down till like 7. You know what I'm saying? And they were there the whole time, bro, in the water. Like these motherfuckers,
It's that time of year, dog. It's that time of year. Hey, I'm going Thursday for sure.
Are you?
Somewhere. Yeah, my birthday's Thursday. I'm going fucking fishing somewhere.
Happy
Happy belated, by the way.
Right on.
Happy
Appreciate
belated.
You. Appreciate you. Didn't think you were gonna mention that on here and point out that I'm older.
Yeah, that's
than
all right.
you.
Wiser, not older. Wiser. You're wiser. You're wiser.
Yeah.
You're wiser.
I'm also
You're smarter
older.
this year than you were last year.
I'm also smart enough to know that I'm older.
Yeah, you feel old. You look old. I'm just
Yeah, I
fucking
look old. I look old.
Nah, dude, but it's about that time of year though. But yeah, shout out to Cutthroat Barbers and Anglers, Canyon Fly Shop. Make sure you go see them 38th in Pierce and Wheat Ridge. Get your cut, get your fly box right, get your pole. Maybe you need a new pole. Maybe you ain't never, or excuse me, rod. Maybe you've never fished before, or you're not a fisherman, and you need to go get geared up. Go get geared up, man. The good people over there. Go get your fishing license, even if it's just a day license.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, you been paying attention to this Shohei Ohtani thing, this gambling thing?
Briefly. I'm not too much into the MLB. You know what I'm saying? But I do follow sports and I follow news and I do know that there's some drama going on over there.
So Shohei Ohtani, who, if you're not familiar with who Shohei Ohtani is, man, he's probably one of the best baseball players in the world. One of the first ones since like Babe Ruth to be great pitcher and a great hitter.
Yeah.
So he does it all.
It's on me, you.
Yeah, it's on you. Because I chopped it down with the 2 over there, 6'2".
Oh, okay.
And I got 3 and you've got, how many you got?
4.
So it's on you. Because you drew 1, right? Yeah. Anyhow, he's probably the face of baseball until this thing came up, and this thing's going to be interesting, right? So Shohei Ohtani's lawyers are now saying that the Dodgers superstar had been a victim of massive theft, okay, from his former interpreter, and I'm not even going to try, Ippei Mizuhara, okay? He's accused of taking like $4.5 million from Ohtani in wire transfers from Ohtani's bank to a California bookmaker. So now, initially when this happened, it came out, Ohtani his camp said, he was paying off old boy's debts. Mm-hmm. Old boy had some gambling debts, right? But then it was changed to, no, the man was stealing from Ohtani, right? It's a little squirmy because
It's a dirty game out
whose gambling debts was he paying off? Like, is it his? Is it the interpreters? Like, you know how MLB is with gambling. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, bro? You don't like them deuces, huh?
picked these dominoes that were ugly, bro. No one does no more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only one of them out there.
So it's very, very controversial what's going on with it, man. And obviously, with baseball's past history with gambling, Pete Rose, I got one left.
Yeah,
I'm going either way.
Yeah.
With Pete Rose's history in gambling, you know what I mean? It kind of puts the MLB in an interesting place where, like, a superstar, right? Someone that was going to be the face. Someone who's about to be the face of MLB suddenly is going to be ridiculed and possibly put up on some gambling.
Yeah. No, man, that it just
Domino.
shows like you can't really trust a motherfucker, bro. Like, you can't trust anybody. Like, it's just, someone's always like doing something shady. You know what I mean? When money becomes involved, bro, and it is sad, bro. Like, honestly, like that people are willing to like throw away who they are, like in like the word, like, because to me, my word is everything, bro, and like who I am means a lot. So, I would feel some type of way if I was known as this dirtbag ass, thief ass, conniving ass motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro.
But even if he is paying off old dude's gambling debts, it's not necessarily saying that he's paying off anything that Ohtani's throwing games or nothing, right? He could be paying off like fucking dudes shitty at poker. You know what I'm saying? God damn, you're giving up the booty. Oh my God.
Yeah,
that up.
That might be game. There's
Add that up.
25 right there.
What are we playing? 3 houses?
Yeah, 25.
Woo. Let's go. This motherfucker can't
40,
count.
40, 45, 45, 46, 52, 53, 54, 55. Jeez.
60 points? Damn, I'm 5 away from game. 145.
Yeah.
I'm 5 away from game. Washing them dishes, son.
Damn.
But does this speak to
Because you didn't wash them.
Let me ask you a question, bro. No, I told you 6-4 different dominoes. I told you. You don't want to listen to me though.
I picked up all 7 6s.
You don't want. You should learn how to flip them bitches. Then should have do that 6-6 to start with. If you had the 6-3 in your hand, come on, Dom.
I had to get on the board.
Yo, if you'd have threw the 6-6 down, I would have had a pull.
You would have.
I would have had a pull. No, I had the 2-6. I had the 2-6.
I didn't have all 6.
Anyhow, listen. Does this speak to a bigger problem with sports and gambling? Because ever since like sports betting's been prevalent, you know what I mean? Like everything's sponsored by fucking sports bet this, sports bet that, DraftKings, fucking FanDuel, like everything, bro. Like you can't watch a broadcast of a football game or a basketball game or a baseball game without seeing the fucking, DraftKings studio or the fucking, the FanDuel first pitch or, some shit like that. Like, does this speak to a bigger problem, like, with gambling in sports, bro? Like, how?
Because gambling's going to be gambling, bro. Even if it's not legal, there still was always bookies.
There's always going to be yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, if anything, it just highlights when people were fucked.
I guess, is it sending mixed signals?
Nah, because it would be one thing if it was him.
Well, but that's the thing. Is it though? Like, I mean, I know everyone's saying it's. He's saying it's not, and they're trying to spin it that way.
But old boy's saying that because he got caught.
Do you think MLB?
Like, oh, this is for you. Well, of course it is. That's just like Yolanda when she killed Selena. I did it for her. I was afraid of my life. Her dad was gonna kill me. He flying my tires. I love Selena. That's what he's pulling. He's pulling Yolanda right now, bro. Come on. Get out of here. I hate anybody who looks like Yolanda.
Game.
Hey, now we gotta finish it out, dog. Just because you get points don't mean that we're finishing out. I'm coming back. We're about to pick up no one dominoes with the 6-4.
Except for me, bro.
Hold up, I didn't even pick up all my bones yet.
I just think, dude, I think it's kind of funny. Not funny, but like it's fucking. It's hard to bitch about somebody gambling if you're sponsored by gambling. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like hard to be. That's hard to be mad at somebody for being an alcoholic if they sponsored by alcohol, bro. Like it's weird for me, bro. It's weird for me, and I'm not gonna bitch about it because I love throwing a little wager here and there. It's not gambling if you know you're winning.
No, I mean I would get it if he was like if there's proof in the
fucking
pudding.
10. go.
If there's proof in the pudding, then maybe I'll ride with that. You know what I mean? But honestly, like I just think like old boy's trying to get out of some shit.
Okay, yeah. You talking about his interpreter?
Yeah.
But it was Otani's own camp that said they were paying his gambling debts, bro. It wasn't. And then they came back and said, no, this dude stole the shit. 5.
That's all I get, bro. Last time it was like this, and now it's just 5.
What do you got now?
10. It's like
You got more than that. You got like fucking 30 now.
35.
35. But that's the thing that makes it hard for me is because his own camp was kind of saying like, one thing and then immediately flip the script to.
But what if it comes out that like more motherfuckers in his camp were actually involved in them stealing money from him? You know what I'm saying? Like the story isn't even fully developed, bro. Like just like the Diddy story. You know what I mean? Like there's more things coming out the woodwork left and right. So who knows what's real and what's not, to be honest.
I'm glad you brought that shit up because Homeland Security don't raid your shit for no reason, dude.
Nah, last time I seen a home raided, I think was Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, dude, that was crazy when that went up.
And then he went to jail.
And then
right?
that
Wasn't that the last famous?
That
home
motherfucker
raid?
you found out was.
Or was there another one? Who else went to jail after that? Someone else famous got raided, actually.
Who? You don't know, fool.
Now, maybe it was Aaron Hernandez, but I feel like there was another athlete that got raided.
That one kind of caught me by surprise a little bit, bro. Like, because I mean, obviously you don't know these people, so like you don't really know what they are outside of everything, But
yeah, they're people.
Just the story, bro. Like, yeah, this motherfucker, shot this fool, fucking cold blood. It's his boy. It was like some cutthroat gangster shit, dude. And I just didn't see that fool like that until then. And you're just like, wow, you think you know a guy.
Yeah, and then it comes out that like there was so much more to him, and it wasn't really.
Yeah,
it's only 4 players.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't say 5. I said fact. Nah, like he had a lot more going on to him than fucking people knew, bro.
Yeah, nah, it was a little bit of something going on with that dude. But
what about that law in fucking in Boston that basically he's not, when he died, he wasn't a murderer anymore after he died. Like his conviction gets thrown out.
That's crazy.
Did you see that?
Nah.
So like they have like some sort of crime, like if you're undergoing appeals and you die while undergoing appeals, you're fucking basically your case gets tossed.
So he was never convicted?
So he was convicted, but he was appealing his conviction. And because he was appealing his conviction,
so
he's never a fucking murderer.
Damn. So wait. So does he get money back from the Patriots now?
No, I don't know how that
His family should try to get that bread. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it a little more now. But
I'm sure somebody already did.
Cousin Lucky, you should get your money. They owe you. The peoples, they owe you.
But yeah, man. You mentioned it, bro. What's up with this fucking Puffy shit, dude?
Bro, all I know is everybody called Suge a bad dude.
Suge don't look too bad.
And Suge was actually trying to help us, but he was using code words, when he was on The Source, and it was The Source, right? The Source Awards?
Yeah.
When he got up there and he said, if you don't want your producers all up in the videos, I think he was meaning all up in the booty holes.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I mean? Because, damn, bro, Puff. Like,
Puff, what you
why
doing,
you want to
dog?
go and do that now, huh? Hey.
What about, they said they found a sex toy that he called Take That, or some shit like that, dude? Yeah, bro.
I seen this video the other day of him now, and when shit happens, you start thinking he did everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I seen this video of him like pretending like he adopted his twin daughter's best friend. And he's like, now tell him that I adopted you and this and that, because they're going to go crazy and they're going to think some weird stuff.
Bro.
And then he like ends the video with like kissing her on the cheek. Like, this is my adopted daughter.
Oh,
it was cringy,
no,
bro. Like,
bro.
But it's crazy like to hear like his, like some of his like personnel, like the cameraman and like. Dude,
how about the Bieber video? Did you ever see that one?
Nah.
He's chilling with Bieber on like his 16th birthday.
Yeah.
And he's like, we can't really tell you everything we're doing and all this shit. Like, it's just like mad innuendo, bro. Like, it was kind of weird, bro. You're like, wait a minute, did he just say what I think he said? Like, what the fuck is going on with that, bro? It's pretty wild. My homie Matt showed me that shit, dude, because, you know, obviously that was the talk of work, bro. Like, fucking, you know, Puffy getting raided, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, you know, do you think this is the Me Too of hip hop? Because everyone's like,
No, I just think that era. You think about it, like I think in that era, bro. If you come out and you're not one of them, salute to you. You know what I mean? But like you think about it, like Diddy,
Yeah, so
right?
as soon
R.
as you
Kelly,
turn 16,
Bill
you know what
Cosby,
I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time.
shit,
you
Michael
Yeah,
Jackson,
it's gonna be yours. So, every time-
Epstein,
It's a little
all
dusty.
these dudes from that era, kind of, you know what I mean? Like the growing up, big famous people throughout the 80s and 90s.
Okay.
Okay.
They're all weird.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this.
And it was okay
next
for
year.
this type of shit.
Yeah, when you
Like,
get
know,
16,
it's just crazy to me, like,
now you gotta,
because
you
you
know,
see, if you ever
you
watch,
see-
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the
you see
passenger
how many
seat. I
people
got my
were
permit.
actually in
Now
that video and went to Epstein Island. You know, there was some famous music videos. Like, now that this has come out by Diddy,
Slow down.
they've been
Okay.
tracking other
Slow
big
down,
hip hop
okay?
heads.
One
I
step
don't know
at a
if you
time.
said
But yeah,
that.
yeah, the keys is yours.
but I know they're saying like Jay-Z and shit.
Accusing
You're
Jay-Z
16.
of
Here you
being
go.
I'm good to go.
the worst of them all.
Then, when you get 18, you get the
And
house.
when it comes to that,
Get the mansion.
and that he, you know, kind of condoned the whole
So
R.
where
Kelly
are we
and
off
Zia
to?
thing. That's what
Yeah,
him and Dame fell out over.
that
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And then the video Fiesta.
So check this out, yo. Justin, he's in. You ever seen the
At
movie
Epstein
48
Island.
Hours? Right now,
Was
he's
it?
having 48 hours with Diddy.
I didn't hear
him
that
and his
part of
boy.
it.
filmed at Epstein Island.
They're having the times of their lives, like
It's crazy,
Say
like
swear.
we hanging out and what
yeah,
we
well, I'll
doing.
show it to you. But
we can't really disclose.
it's just crazy,
But,
bro. Like that.
It's
that
definitely
this is
a
coming out,
15-year-old's
like,
dream.
good.
You know,
right?
I
Like
have
get those
been
weirdos out of
given
here. Bro.
custody
Like
of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I think it's
had legal
important, bro, like that
guardianship
it does
of
come out
Usher
because
when,
I mean,
when you know he
obviously,
he did
like,
his first
we're-
album, I did
we're,
Usher's
like-
first album. I don't have legal guardianship
did you
of
find
him,
Diddy
but for the
kind
next
of
48 hours,
egotistical anyway?
he's with
Like
me.
in the
So,
public, right? Like
yeah,
making
and
someone
we
go
gonna
run
go
and get them a piece
full
of cheesecake all the way
buck
across
Yeah,
town.
bro.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
he's
like,
always seemed like an asshole.
just
I'm
imagine.
taking this
like,
out tonight.
now,
What
just
you wanna
imagine
do? What you
that
wanna do in
side
the
of
next
it.
48 hours?
And you always
48
heard about
hours, let's
Diddy.
go,
Like I think
I'm
we even
getting-
talked
let's just
about
go
it
get
on
some
here,
breakfast. Let's go
where
get some
Diddy was known for like being physical and aggressive and flicking people.
Well,
Right, where him and J. Cole had got into
Yep.
it. There was rumors that he slapped J. Cole.
Yep.
Like all these rumors going around about what goes on at these Diddy parties. And you always heard people say, oh yeah, we were there during the day. Everybody always would say that. Whenever they would talk about Diddy's parties, they'd be like, oh yeah, we were at the ones during the daytime.
Yep. Yeah, they used to have to leave early from those parties because they got a little out of
And
hand.
no one ever thought about like what was really going on, you know what I mean? But then now this is coming out and it's like all these people just turning a blind eye to all this forever, you know?
Yeah, let's see if we can.
It's crazy, bro. Like, you know, obviously if I don't even know if you could say if he didn't do it, or if he didn't do something, because at some point he did something,
Let's
right?
check.
And you don't flee when they raid your crib, bro. Even though he was spotted today in Miami again, I know that.
Yeah, bro, you don't leave. Let's see if this shit'll play real quick. Hold on, real quick. Let's see.
Yeah, so
Come on, this is something that
as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time. Yeah, this gonna be
I'm gonna
yours.
sit here and fuck with this too.
We'll
It's a
watch it
little
afterwards.
dusty, but,
But yeah, no, that's crazy, bro. I mean, shout out to, you know, best wishes to anybody who was affected by it. You know what I mean? Hopefully,
Okay.
like,
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
you know,
Yeah, when you get 16,
Cassie really brought down the fucking house on this.
Wow, and that was.
I mean, I'm
where it got
15, you
weird,
can ride
too,
in the
because,
passenger
seat. I got my
he
permit.
was allegedly like fucking pimping her out and shit to dudes, and you know this other producer that he's
Slow down,
broken and
slow down.
fucking
Okay.
sending to go
Slow
buy
down.
prostitutes for
That's
him.
every
That's another
but
thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah, the
Like,
keys is
at what
yours.
point, like,
You know,
when it all said and done, right? If he,
I'm good to go.
man, it's gonna suck.
and then when you get 18, you get the house.
I'm not trying to condone
the mansion.
anything in any fashion,
No.
right? But
So where are we
Is-
off to now?
it's essentially,
Would you like to go?
if it's all said and done, if it only comes down that he was simply just sex trafficking,
We just
You
so
know,
check this
like
out,
you
yo.
get
Justin,
physically
he's in. You ever
harassed
seen the movie
anybody
48
who's-
Hours? Right
or
now,
harm
he's having
anybody
48 hours with
physically
Diddy, him and his
or,
boy.
or whatever the case.
Right.
They're having
Like,
the times of their lives, like
essentially
you know, where we
you can
hanging
go
out and what we doing.
as a pimp,
We can't
Maybe.
really disclose.
right? Like if it's not underage
But,
trafficking, it's all
definitely
grown
a
ass women.
15-year-old's
Like
dream.
he's essentially
You know,
the world's famous pimp.
I have been given
Here we go.
custody of him. You know,
We won't be able to
signed
see the
Usher.
video, but I got it playing. I at least got the
I
audio.
had
and
legal
shit.
guardianship
Because the
of
audio is where
Usher.
it's at, bro.
Yes, when you know he did his first album, I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours.
So on the video, he's got a Lambo up.
It's a little dusty, but you know, come get the front shot of this.
Man.
Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16,
So this is the 15th year?
you gotta, you know, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
All right,
No.
16.
No,
16.
let's slow
All right.
down. Let's slow down, Jess.
Okay.
Let's slow down,
One,
okay?
one step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you know. when
So
you
it's
get
pretty
16,
innocent right
you have
now.
to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion.
Yeah.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
We just so check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first.
That's
album,
like
did Usher's
passing the
first
motherfucker
album.
around,
I
right?
don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you wanna do? What you wanna do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang with some girls.
A man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about.
So I mean, you know, it could be taken as nothing. Obviously, I mean, there's
Yeah, no, I don't know, bro. Like,
just after you hear all this other shit come out, you start seeing other videos, and you're
and
like,
you start to think
and you're like,
everything.
oh man,
Yeah,
that's,
like-
that's strange.
Well, I seen this video of Tupac too, and Tupac was like, all these famous Nigerian rappers and actors and famous people are not gonna strong arm me into or ain't gonna be taking or something about my booty or something like that.
Yeah,
Like there
because
was a
there's-
video at one time where and now of course the person he's talking about is Puff. You know what I'm saying? But you know how everything that was ever said is now gonna be used against him. We tell athletes about this all the time.
Yeah.
Once you put yourself out there, like everything we're saying right now, could eventually be used against us at some point or twisted to
if you say some pause type shit,
yeah,
all right, and then you come out as like this fucking weirdo,
then you're gonna be,
it looks a lot different, right?
yeah
It looks a lot different.
Yeah,
So
it's crazy, bro. Like I haven't even dove into the full thing. Honestly, like to be real, like it's kind of weird that we sit on the podcast and we do what we do because I hate the news anymore, bro.
Yeah,
I don't follow the news. I hate politics. I hate like drama. Like it's just always something negative. Like the only time I turn on the news to see what the weather is and I turn it off.
yeah.
Like there's nothing like I've never really find any good stories on the news anymore. Like sometimes you'll hear those good like this and that, but like majority of the time it's just negative.
Dog, the news programming on TV, like that shit ain't nothing but another TV show.
Yeah.
Like the news is the news, right? Like you can pick up an article and read about what's going on. That's the news, right?
Yeah.
Everything, good and bad, indifferent. But the shit that you turn on the TV for, that ain't nothing but a TV show, bro. Because they're selling ad time for that, or ad revenue for that time.
You didn't call your 15.
Oh, I didn't call my 15? I didn't have 15.
No, you did.
8, 14. Oh, I sure fucking did. Did you? Well, go and get that 15 from there. I'm already up. I already got 185 points. If I'd call 15, I'd had 200.
Go ahead.
So you got that 15 to your 40. So 55. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. I didn't call my 15. Okay. I'm sorry. Domino?
I knew you had that one.
24. Damn, dude, I whooped that ass.
You did. Nah, but did he, man? Did he or did he not?
50 Cent's tweet was the best.
What is
Ain't no more saying, did he do it? And he used diddy. Diddy done. It's like, yo, it's
50's having a heyday, huh?
yeah, but did you see his ex-wife?
Was part of the sex trafficking.
Yeah, he was one of the ones sex trafficked.
He's still winning.
But while
He's
now
still winning
she's accusing 50 of like fucking rape and misconduct and shit
for
like that.
real?
Yeah, she filed a suit just the other day.
See, but that looks a little like tit for tat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, bro, it's just crazy. Like, I know that's why communication is so important for everybody, right? You got to know like truly what is okay and what is not. And if something's not okay with the person, you got to back up, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what works for me is not going to work for you, and
That's
what
right.
works for you is not going to work for me. So what I enjoy, you may not enjoy, and if you don't enjoy what I enjoy, then I got to go elsewhere, bro. There's other weirdos in this world that you could just do some
For
weirdo
sure.
shit with. Like,
For sure.
why you got to prey on the people who kind of like just can't defend themselves in a sense.
true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, use your power. Like, that's just weird, bro. Like,
Yep.
if you're using your power and your clout or your money or anything like that to take advantage of people who also want what you have or need what you have or are in bad situations, like, you're a fucking weirdo, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you deserve to get beat. Like, for real. Like, it's weird, bro. That's preying on people. Like,
Daphne-
that takes away from the real good people out there who are genuinely doing things for people just to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, for sure. Daphne Joy claps back at 50 Cent, accuses him of something horrible. Just one day after the model and actress Daphne Joy was name dropped in the bombshell lawsuit lobbied against Diddy by his former producer Rodney Little Rod Jones, Daphne is coming out with accusations of her own against the father of her child, rapper 50 Cent. In two separate posts to Instagram on Thursday, Daphne explained that she had plans on retaining legal representation in order to refute Lil Rod's claims that she was allegedly working as a sex worker for Diddy for a monthly fee, allegedly alongside rapper Young Miami. Deeply hurt by the lies of Roddy Jones, claim that I am a sex worker is 100% false, and character assassination, blah, blah, blah. As far as 50, he's on the receiving end of Daphne's ear thanks to his comments essentially making fun of her for her alleged involvement with Diddy and perpetuating the allegations. 50 is a big fucking troll. As previously rooted when news broke, 50 took to Instagram, writing in the caption, "I didn't know you were a sex worker. You little sex worker. Laugh out loud. Yo, this shit is a movie." For context, 50 and Daphne dated in 2011, welcomed son Sire to the following before they parted ways. After seeing the comments, Daphne clapped back, accusing the rapper of rape and physical abuse and explaining that he permanently damaged the last hope I had for you as a father to preserve our family. Curtis James Jackson, everything is a joke to you until our safety is compromised, which is happening now. You are wreaking a real havoc, frenzy, and chaos onto people's lives. How do you feel if Sire was the one in handcuffs? For nothing. Daphne began in her second post on Instagram. She continued, "We moved to New York to give you opportunity." I don't want to read all this shit. I want to find the juice, bud. Let's put real focus on your true evil actions of raping me and physically abusing me. You are no longer my oppressor, and my God will handle you from this point on. You permanently damaged the last hope I have for you as a father. Preserve this family. The last. Blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, dog, like to throw that on a platform, and obviously she's got some followers. To throw that on the platform, that's a lofty fucking accusation.
it is.
You know, it does seem sus after like coming out. It does seem bitter. Like, yeah, he was making fun of me, so I fucking said this about him.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that happens.
Yeah, we don't want to go and say, she's lying or she's not, and really put that out there because we don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
A lot of people saying Jay-Z's next.
yeah, I just what does this do to music? Like,
I don't
what does
know.
this do to the legacy? Because like I was thinking about that the other day. There's not a lot of people who will still listen to R. Kelly, but there's people who constantly still listen to Michael Jackson. Right? And like, are people gonna stop listening to anything that Diddy had his hand on? Like, and
You
then
mean
what
that whole Biggie catalog?
the whole Biggie catalog? You talking about like everybody, bro? Like, Bad Boys had 112. Like,
Are you able to separate the art? Like, do you listen to R. Kelly? Do you listen to Michael?
SWV was Bad Boy too, right?
Yeah. Total.
Total was a Bad Boy. Do I listen to what?
Do you listen to Michael Jackson? Do you listen to R. Kelly right now? And you don't have to answer. I do. I mean, I don't listen to R. Kelly, but it's not because R. Kelly's a fucking what he is. I haven't been a big fan of R. Kelly's music since I was younger. You know what I mean? Like I don't listen to a lot of R&B.
Well, I think because the R. Kelly thing is a little more recent. When R. Kelly's music comes on, it does feel some type of way still for me, honestly.
See, I think that's the difference between R. Kelly and Michael for me is R. Kelly's more cringe. Like age ain't nothing but a number.
Well, when you think about the songs and everything,
Yeah.
but also like
They're hella sexual.
But you think about like Michael Jackson, like some of his songs too, like have some lyrics in them that are kind of like, if you now hindsight, right? Everything you say, hindsight 2020,
Yeah.
can be twisted or manipulated to be something different than what you were truly saying.
Yeah.
But I think when I hear Michael Jackson's song now, I feel bad because I'm like, well, I don't listen to R. Kelly, but I'm still rocking Do You Remember the Time?
Yeah.
Man in the Mirror.
Yeah.
Right? Like Man in the Mirror was one of my favorite songs, bro. Like most inspirational songs to me. You know what I mean? Like, and then you think about like, what was he really saying or thinking when he's talking about looking at the man in the mirror?
Yeah.
But then again, that's all alleged, like, because he was never convicted, right? He paid everybody off.
Well, that one ended in no conviction. The only one that went to trial ended in no conviction. The other one, I think, was just a suit that he ended. Yeah,
that he just paid to go away.
And a lot of times, like, listen, I know sometimes people be like, "Oh, if I'm not guilty, I'm not paying." Sometimes you pay because there's shit you don't want to come out in court.
Well, not only that, they're expensive.
Yeah.
Sometimes paying is cheaper than
Yep.
going through a lawsuit,
Yep.
but paying also implies guilt.
Yeah.
You know, so who knows? So maybe that's part of it. I don't know, bro. Like, I really don't listen to R. Kelly, but there are some R. Kelly songs that are classics.
Yeah.
That how are you going to get away from? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Like, I Believe I Could Fly. I'm thinking of the non-sexual songs, bro, because everything he sings is sexual, and I can't listen to his sexual shit, bro, because in my opinion, that starts getting down that road where it's like,
Like,
yo,
your
you
mind's
think about
telling you
pissing on
no.
15-year-olds on this
my
shit.
mind's telling me
Yeah,
no,
dude, you know what I mean?
But my body.
But I can go listen to fucking Billie Jean.
My body saying your name,
So, you know,
baby.
so back, I know you don't like
Sorry.
talking politics and all that bullshit, but back when I think it was Trump and Clinton going up against each other, the owner of the Olive Garden came out and supported Trump and said, yo, I'm a Trump supporter. And so, you know, I had some folks around me like, fuck Olive Garden. I ain't eating at the Olive Garden.
Yeah.
And Olive Garden used to have a steak gorgonzola that was, you know, fucking delicious. So, so the homie was like, someone, I forget who it was, they're like, oh, we're not going to Olive Garden. I was like, look, bro, I don't let politics or bullshit get in between me and a good meal.
The same with music.
To a point. To a point. It like, I don't get uncomfortable listening to Michael's music because Michael wasn't really singing to little boys a lot, I don't think, that I can tell from.
Yeah.
I can listen to R. Kelly's music and be like, yo, he was singing to
I got another crazy question.
some young ass chick on this one.
The Illuminati.
What about it?
Right? There's always talks about the Illuminati and the Illuminati's real. Is the Illuminati really a group of bunch of
Pedophiles and shit?
like was the Illuminati, right? Was that Epstein Island? Is he the lead of the Illuminati? Are all these people a part of it and that's why you don't talk about it? Or the Illuminati can make you rich and powerful because they have all these connections, but they're also, once they don't need you, right? That's what Meek Mill's saying is like, Meek Mill's saying that this is an attack on black artists, right? On hip hop artists that once you don't want to kind of do what they want you to do or bend to their rules or what they expect of you,
They don't need you no more.
They don't need you. They ruin you. You know what I'm saying? And there's the Cat Williams came out and said this about Luda,
Yeah.
right? The Illuminati came up to both of them and offered them success if they would just cut their hair. Next thing you know, Luda's rocking a fade and richer than life. You know, like
I wonder.
it's kind of weird. Like you think about it, there's this private entity.
Power and fame, bro. Power and money. It produces a different group, and law of attraction's real. You know, and I think you ever seen that movie Eyes Wide Shut?
Rico on the Illuminati.
You ever seen that movie Eyes Wide Shut?
I think so, a long time ago.
When they're fucking doing them like crazy sex rituals and fucking sex parties and masks and shit like that, and
think so.
wild orgies and shit. And I think like if you look in the past, there's been people that have exposed different little secret societies. Alex Jones, exposed Bohemian Grove, and I think rich people and wealthy people.
Yeah.
All right. Because fucking basketball player, NFL football player, they're rich.
Yeah.
But the motherfucker that signs their check is wealthy.
Yeah.
And I think them motherfuckers run in groups, bro. They run in packs. You know what I'm saying? And they're not all bad, but I think there are some that have kinks, bro.
You know what's crazy too about like the whole sex trafficking thing with Diddy and it, because again, I'm speaking on not really knowing the facts. I didn't really dive into it. It's kind of cringe for me, so I don't really want to know all the facts.
Yeah.
And I'm only saying this because I don't know, and once I hear anything, I automatically think of all the worst possibilities.
For sure.
But I'm trying to say, if it is only sex trafficking, right? Growth. We talk about growth all the time, and people changing and not being who they are or what they used to do is no longer their cup of tea, right? Do you think that some of these accusations are also some of the victims just growing out of the people that they used to be, and now they're looking back on it and saying, I didn't like it and it was wrong, but at that time you were partaking, you were enjoying it, you were reaping the benefits, that was your life, right? Essentially, like it's kind of a gray area.
I think
for
it's
me,
also
'cause, like,
possible. I get what you're saying.
I haven't heard anything of physical rape. Have you? Because if so, then I'm just gonna
like
retract
groping and shit, like physically touching people and shit. Unwelcome.
Diddy
touching.
himself?
Yeah, like that
Okay,
producer,
see,
that producer Rodney Lil Rod or whatever, accused Diddy of like grabbing him and shit, grabbing him by the junk and drugging him and waking up in like in an orgy. Like coming to an orgy and there's sex going on. There's some weird shit going on.
It's not just sex trafficking.
No, dude, there's some wild shit, bro.
And I'm not saying that like if sex trafficking isn't something bad.
Right,
it's
no,
fucking
but
horrible.
I mean,
but again, sex trafficking essentially is pimping that's been going on forever.
In a sense, yeah.
It's a classification of it.
I think
right?
when you're flying in chicks, or you're flying in dudes, and you're flying in,
or you're kidnapping people,
taking people and drugging them, that's a little bit different. That's not pimping at that point.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah,
there's
I 100% agree.
I think also too, bro. Like I think that some of the aggression that Diddy has shown in the past makes you physical aggression. That shit, like you said, the accusations of him slapping J. Cole, just him going off on people randomly. Like, dude, it starts to paint a picture in perspective. Like, alone by itself, some of these little red flags are just a red flag, right? But collectively, it becomes something way bigger than just a single isolated incident. Now it's starting to become like, well, maybe this is who this motherfucker really is. Maybe he really is.
So was Diddy ever respected or was he feared?
I think he was more feared.
Okay.
I think he was more feared. And like, look at the people around him that have died, bro. Like,
you think he killed Biggie?
I think
see, now you got more things.
Listen, I had an interesting conversation with a dude at work.
What if Biggie found out what was going on?
Wonder if it was as simple as not getting the clearance.
I fuck with Biggie so much, but
wonder if it was
even making that.
Wonder if it's
suck your daddy's dick bar come through my head more. What the fuck's going on, man? My whole world is crashing right before my eyes right now.
Wonder if Diddy didn't get the proper clearance for Biggie to be rolling through fucking California that weekend.
Well, that's probably a fact, but
purposely.
But the
because he was part of the same convoy.
The people who allegedly killed Biggie, right? Were very well-known members in California, and still well-known members in California. but also were very in tight with Biggie or with Puffy. So, you know, he was kind of their California security. You know, when he go to Cali, that's their entourage. So, I think like.
So this is the stuff that gets me a little interested with the Diddy stuff,
I'm sorry.
because there was always these talks about he was having people killed off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was folks from his label. And I
I'm
pulled
gonna
this.
have to read more, bro, because there's so much about this that I didn't actually really knew.
Look, two of Sean Diddy Combs' Uptown Records co-founders are dead, right? Andre Harrell, who outfound Uptown Records, he was killed off in weird of a heart failure. Okay, Kim Porter was like his ex lady. She died in kind of weird, weird fashion and shit too. There's so many people that believe that Diddy was just fucking off and off, and there's only 2 more people left from like this whole little group that started the shit, and there's like 7 of them, and there's only 2 left now besides Diddy himself. So it's like it makes you wonder, like, all right, man, like this motherfucker may have been a real monster, like a straight up real monster.
That's crazy, bro.
You know,
It's so crazy when like it starts to unfold and you like you see the scope of everything. You know what I mean? Like again, like look at right now, like I'm reciting Biggie lyrics that have always been questionable, but now are even more
cause for the pause.
because no, you heard the new term. It's no longer pause.
What is it now?
It's no Diddy.
Oh, no Diddy. That's right. Yeah, no Diddy.
No Diddy. All right, man. It's been a nice
That could be anything though now, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck,
but
dude.
just like Diddy, when they raided his crib, we got to get out of here.
Yo,
But we ain't got to run.
we ain't got to go home. We got to hop up out of here. Before we
back.
do, though,
Yeah.
set that music up. You want to do it? Or you want me to get him?
Hey, however you got to do it, we got to do it.
Yo, shout out to Inkless Laser, Icon Sales and Boxing, Anytime Flood Restoration, Zach G and the Play Harder Podcast, Rebel Promotions, Black Sevens, Janice's Catering, Lash All Beauty, Cutthroat Barbers and Anglers, the Canyon Fly Shop, the Wolfpack Youth Football Association, DNASportsDenver.com. Make sure you check it out. Tell us what you want. Tell us where you want us at.
Hey, and be on the lookout, man. Go check out our YouTube, check out our Spotify, Amazon Music, iTunes, wherever you get your media at. Check us out on that platform.
Now that you mentioned
Like,
that.
comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and make sure you be on the lookout for Don't Just Go Through It, Grow Through It on all platforms coming soon.
The Grow Through It podcast coming very, very, very soon to the YouTube channel and to everywhere else you get your podcast. Yo, for my partner, man, mad love, bro. It's been fun. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Whoop that ass and bones.
Badly. I ain't never lost like that in my life.
Smoked.
So congratulations, but that was kind of a pity loss for the chess game.
Pity loss. We out of here, man. Love.
Chicken grease.